Functionality. Good morning, Uncle Beats. How you, man?
What's up, G?
Man, I'm all good. But you got cracker lacking.
Man, same old, man. This is up here getting ready for this day, trying to entertain the people, bringing them some great news, and you know what I'm saying, keeping them updated on everything that's going around in the world, right?
Yeah.
Making them laugh in the same sense, man. You know.
So how you brothers doing today, man?
Oh man, everything is everything, man. Yeah, man.
Quay?
Less than highly favored.
I ain't gonna hold you, man. What's been on my mind lately, man, is I don't know if y'all been following it, but that young Dolph trial, yeah, you got the one who paid for the hit, you know what I'm saying, Hernandez Govan. Man, if we on first day of trial, you remember the rapper Straight Drop? First day of trial, yeah, that's the one who shot Dolph. Well, one of them.
Yeah.
Yo, first day of trial, prosecution got him on a stand just telling from the first door. Bow, telling.
So they got an image of him eating at McDonald's, huh?
Listen, I'm talking, man, eating at McDonald's, man. He is. Listen, and he confident too. Like, man, look, man, yeah, he called me bright and early. Because I needed pills. Yep, so he called me. And, yep, I was there. Yo, bro, how you go and kill somebody for $100,000 so-called budget? And yo, the dude gave him $40. He done got shot. He speaks to the dude, and brother, Govan gave him $40, brother.
Excuse me. Yeah, that's
you hear me, bro?
$40.
He got a whole body. He got shot. He's trying to figure somewhere to go. He's at a motel. The next day after the shooting, he came through and gave him $40, bro.
That sounds like a wino move.
Exactly what I said to my girl. I said, yo, this dude was a fiend. These dudes was fiends, man, and they took advantage of that scenario, man. But
yeah.
Oh man, it's bad, brother. Just if you look at it from that aspect, these young kids, man. You go and kill somebody. I said to Amy, I said, these dudes are so soft nowadays. If somebody were to tell me, yo, go body this dude, here go the bands, that. And I'm in the stolen car. I got my man with me, and we about to go drill something. And you didn't give me $1?
Yeah.
You ain't even give me no gas money? No, like, where they do that at? And then run down on the dude. They wasn't strong enough. I told Amy, I said, I swear to God, I would have came to bro and say, yo, rack everything. Oh, you see, we got the drop on you. But look, I rock with you, man. I rock with you. You got people that hate you. This 100 bands I'm throwing away right now, man. I believe Dolph would have set him out. And got them. You know what I mean? They would have respected that, wouldn't you?
Yeah. So what's crazy? I believe that one of the dudes that you're talking about was actually like messing with Dolph on a music tip. Before
he used to.
Yeah.
Yes, straight. They used to. Memphis is, it ain't big as like any city. Before people came up, they was all rocking. I only know but so much, with TV, but
yeah,
from what we all have picked up from the television, bro, like a lot of people don't understand money, bro. You get what I mean? And that's why I always say, people say, money will change you. Money does not change you. Money make you more the person you already are, bro.
Facts.
Period.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Some people don't even know how to work with $5,000 in their pocket. They get wild.
You ain't lying. But when you dealing with the fiend's mindset, the fiend, they thinking for the moment, bro. They not thinking down the road. Even if you say, all right, here go 100,000 right now. Their mind ain't on target because the target is to get spent.
Yeah, it'll be like that. Dave
Give a
Chappelle.
fiend $100,000. Give a fiend $100,000. They might not be alive to be able to fulfill the, you know
Nah,
what I'm saying, the
yeah,
bargain.
because
Yeah,
they're gonna get the biggest rock they can get.
I'm trying
Gonna
to
be the
figure out
news like on
what
Dave
the
Chappelle.
problem is. What's the
Huh?
problem
He's
though? What's the problem? People kill people for free every day.
You ain't
true,
lying.
So
My point
true.
was, my
I
point
don't
was
see
the
the
young
problem.
dudes don't got a shot in hell. You don't got a shot in hell.
And he probably lying anyway. People, you gotta remember, people get, especially a snitch. You can't believe nothing a snitch say. Snitch gonna say whatever them people tell him to say anyway. So
I ain't gonna hold you, Uncle Beats.
dude knew
Let
what
me
he
tell
was
you what
doing.
let me tell you what my street mind said. Govan ain't even do it. He just know.
Yeah, this thing on.
He just know them dudes. What it was those was the two wrong fiends. And now they came to you like, yo, we did it. You know them. We just clapped them. You know Jook and all them. Yo, get us the
Oh,
bread, man. I can see that happening.
I'm just saying, you'll never know the truth. So the best
Look,
bet
reason why I said that, Uncle
is just
Beats.
stay away from
Guess
that
what?
type of situation.
Bro, one
Yeah,
thing dudes said
top.
in every story, from the time that they had their first meeting, I need some pills. The second meeting after the killing, and he shot, yo, I just need some pills. That's all you think about is some pills? Gave him $40. Then after that, at the hotel, the third time, midnight, I need some pills. Then he give him the money to go get the car cover. I need some pills. I never sold the car. I don't know what color the car cover was because they
He was
found the
on the
car.
pills.
No, they found the car. So I went and spent the money to get pills. Guess what, brother? Guess what? From a junkie. Yo, hey, yo, bro. Yada, yada. You know CMG. You got the CMG chain, man. We just clipped this dude, man. Set it out. Well, at least give us some pills. Now get out of here, junkie. What? Because I know them dudes. Oh, man, get out of here, man.
Yeah, but
Get out of
you
here.
saying junkie, you saying junkie, and it's confusing. What you have to understand is a good strong 85% of these young dudes are addicted to pills, and they make plenty of money while they're doing it. So it's just reality.
Some
I'm
people
just
are
saying they
flat out
saying it,
addicts. Like, oh boy, he's one
but
of them. Can't
that's
get
what
over the
people
hump.
are nowadays. That's what's on the streets. Well, at least in
And
Chicago.
I think just from him not feeding them little dudes and keeping them high, they said, okay, we're gonna set you up. We're gonna drop the car off across the street and line your dumb ass up.
Pill head,
That's what
weed head, crack head. What's the difference? Alcoholic. What's the difference?
Nothing. It's all an
Sex
addiction.
addict, food addict. Everybody got
Yeah.
their thing.
man, it's a big
Nobody's
difference
better than
because I
anybody
smoke
else.
weed. I smoke weed, and ain't nobody about to take me out my moral compass or any of the above to
How,
do
how
something
often how
or
often do you
two
smoke? How often do you smoke weed?
whenever I feel like it,
How long do you
all
go
day.
without smoking it?
Say all day.
Oh. Guess what?
I mean,
Fortunately,
look though.
that's
Now,
you.
for instance, like, look,
It's
I
some people
smoke
that are killed.
every
It's
day.
some people sitting in jail for weed right now because they had to get money for weed. So everybody different.
I
So
I ain't never come across nobody that did that. I ain't never caught nobody that. I mean, pounds that's different, but
I
for
have.
people that's
I
grimy
know
to do the
people that
foulest
slap
for
their
a dime of
mom
weed,
for a bag of weed.
Man,
hey,
I know people
dude
that
got a
hey,
slap
you
their
know
knife.
mama
what?
for a bag of weed. I almost seen.
Hey,
I almost just seen somebody hop out on the highway over a vape. So to each his own.
That's
hey,
You know.
go ahead,
I
Jay.
robbed my homeboy for a half. Yeah,
Oh yeah, people rob people for weed all the time. So
but
you
you
hey,
know
gotta
what?
look
but
at
You
that.
know what, the
it
Uncle
might
Beats? I
have
guess
been.
I come into that category. I come into that
Hey,
category of old school hustlers that just hustle and stayed on the grind. But
well, see,
But this
you
ain't the
don't
old
sell
school
crack
right.
no
and
more. This
smoke
is the
crack.
now school.
He had
This
some.
is
Yeah.
I
now
asked
school.
to
This ain't
buy
old
from
school.
him. He said no. So I went to his house. His girlfriend let me in. and so I robbed him. You know, I mean, I did give him the money for it, so I can't really say that. But he was pretty mad about that.
Oh, shoot. I was locked up with a
Yeah,
cat got
that them
life
crook,
for
that them crook,
40.
ex crook.
Got
Ex
life
crook.
in
There
prison
you
for
go,
40,
man.
stealing a
I
40.
mean, but you know what? I laugh about it now because the dude is still a really close friend of mine, right? He lives in another state and everything. We still talk about it. He's still married to the same girl and things like that. And, so it's just fun stories, man, where we sit back and just laugh about this stuff. Like, man, you remember this? Like, yeah, man. I don't have too many of those friends anymore, you know what I'm saying? So the ones that are still around, we kind of got older, it kind of seen everything for what it was. It's like, hey, we got to do something different, man. So yeah, man,
The
really
growth,
proud to
man.
call him a friend of mine now.
Some people grow, some people stay in that same mindset that they had when they was, you know what I'm saying, start doing what they was doing.
Yeah, most definitely, man.
And that's not stealing. That's not stealing, Tony. That's extortion. Yeah. If somebody
Hey,
say,
tomato,
yo, you ask
tomato.
somebody for some bud for a half and they tell you no, and you come and take it, you should have got shot. You were supposed to get shot right there that day. I
He was
said
supposed
no.
to,
He
but he was
said
a
it.
good friend of
You gonna
mine.
say, yo,
You
his
know,
girl let you in too?
yeah, yeah.
Ah, you
And she was
violating.
actually mad.
That's
She
two
was like, I
violations.
told her what you was going to do, right? And so, it was like I offered to pay for it. He said no. I said, look, I'm a bargain with you. Just sell me half of it. You can keep the other half. He said no. I said, well, you leave me no choice. I pulled out my gun, put it in, put it on him, told him, said, look, I'm going to take half of this. I'm going to give you this money, and then that's going to be it. He was like, Tone, man, you just going to do that to me? I said, yeah, pretty much. And so, yeah, his wife was like, I told you what he was going to do. I was like, see, you should
I'd
have
have still
listened to
hated
him.
you. I'd have still hated you to today, man. I'd have still been planning on
Hey, he got
shooting you today.
he got lucky. He
Hey,
didn't have to get an extra booty hole. Somebody shot you, turn your
Man,
back.
listen,
You
we
got an
shooting you
extra booty
today,
hole.
brother.
Bow.
We shooting your
Crazy.
ass today. You crazy? This is 2025.
hey, but you
Somebody
know
and
what?
his girl,
I
yo,
sit back and
wow.
laugh about it. I sit back and laugh about it because of the simple fact that we can still sit back and just laugh about it, right? You know what I'm saying? We can talk about all those little crazy stuff that we used to do, how we survived, and you know what I'm saying, how we got here, and looking back over
Who
life. I
laughing
look at
about it?
these guys.
Ain't nobody laughing
Uh,
about it but you.
oh man, I'm still laughing about it. I'm still
Hey,
laughing about it.
that's
I
it's
thought,
good if you can
it was
laugh
funny.
about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Well, think about it, right? That was probably 20, 30 years ago. And to be sitting back right now, 20, 30 years right now, it's funny. You know what I'm saying? Like it is funny.
And yo,
And
see?
so it's like,
Yo,
man,
and you know
it's
what?
something.
I used to tell people in prison that there's somebody sitting out there just like this. While you out there laughing and all that, and somebody on their bed like this.
Yeah.
19 in a wake up, 18 in a wake up, 17 in a wake up. Yeah, they waited 30 whole years to clap you in your face.
That's all right. Hey man, the way I look at it, we all gotta go someday, you know. So if that's what's meant to happen, I can accept life on that end, you know.
Nah,
I mean I
Me
can.
neither. Nah,
I'm trying to.
nah,
Nah.
nah,
I'm trying to reach old age. They told me I wouldn't, and I socked in,
nah.
so I'm still trying to be older.
Well, look at it this way, right? I'm 51, man. I've been blessed to see 51 years on this earth. And you know what I'm saying, to be sitting in this moment right now, man, I just appreciate these moments. I'm no fool to this, man. You guys know the work that I do behind the scenes and everything like that. So I just kind of view life in a different way. I can accept life on life's terms. I understand that we all have a date. So I'm going to enjoy my life, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to enjoy my life. And when that day comes, I'll deal with it when it gets here, man.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? The key, I think that, in the words of Quaalude, man, you want to find something to laugh at every day. Create those good memories with people, right? You know what I'm saying? Because that's what people are going to remember. So, hey, man,
I agree.
as long as I'm,
At the
yeah,
same
as
time,
long as
bro,
I'm living
I'm
life,
also a convict, bro. I'm also a convict, and it been like the scenarios that you say. Don't get me twisted. You know what I mean? I'm understanding where you coming from, brother. Like I said though, at the same time, I've seen many individuals, bro, that have waited. Literally, I'm talking
Yeah,
about, yo, I would tell people, like, for instance, right? I used to do this class called Phase 1, which is basically an introduction to, what you about to be facing. Also
mhm.
help you get, IDs, whatever else have you. But make a long story short, in that first 2 weeks, I would always tell people, especially people with suspect charges, like the average person that has a them kind of charges, kids or whatever, you know what I'm saying, forcefully,
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah,
like those kind of charges, right? Most of the time people just think of the consequence of the bid, or having to register or whatever else have you, but they never
right.
think of the victim and the domino effect, the ripple effect. And they don't know that there could be that individual that may have been, a straight nerd, and now they taking martial arts. They doing all kinds of things, man, waiting for you to come home patiently, bro.
So it's
Patiently
interesting
wait.
you bring
Yeah, patience
patiently
virtue.
wait, man. Like, and I'm no dummy to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see life and all of that. I know there's people out there that's probably still mad at some of the things like that. Hey, it is what it is. I still look at it that way. I know they probably wait. And that's fine too. You know what I'm saying? I'm fine with that too, man.
That's like that old saying: "What comes around goes around." Can be,
Yeah. I mean, look, just like I tell people, like, everything that you do in life is going to have a consequence, whether it's good or bad, right? You know what I'm saying? And so for me, it's like I paid a healthy price to this life for the things that I have done, and I'm okay with that, right? You know what I'm saying? Because you can't go through life doing wrong on people, then expect it to happen to you. You just can't do that, right? You know what I'm saying? At some point, you have to hold yourself accountable, and so I do. But it's being honest with yourself. Like, yeah, I was that guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a part of me. I'm glad I went through it. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I was able to become that person because it taught me how to control it. It taught me that, you know what I'm saying, that I'm capable of fighting like that. For those other people out there, hey man, you know what I'm saying? We either gonna live or you know what I'm saying, or we're gonna keep holding grudges. Either which way it goes,
I feel
I'm
that.
okay with it.
I
Yeah,
tell people a lot. You know what I'm saying? Everything I went to wouldn't make me the person I am today. So I wouldn't change nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? Because it made me who I am today. How I conduct myself.
there you
So
go. There
yeah,
you go, right? You
I
know what I'm
feel you on
saying?
that.
Yeah, and you just appreciate life that much more, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, you have a sense of gratitude when you wake up in the mornings, right? You have a sense of gratitude for the conversations that you have with people, appreciation for that, right? And so I've learned to just be in the moment in these you know what I'm saying, when we have these conversations, because it's like, man, I'll never have this conversation again with them, right? When we do this again, it's gonna be a totally different conversation. To me, that's exciting, right? You know what I'm saying? Because I get to just be a part of the conversation. I used to you ever heard of this guy called the Wall Street Trapper, black dude, right?
Yeah.
He had said something, and about having conversations with rich people. I applied what he said to me, what he said into my life. I always wanted to be a part of the conversations with people because I'm always a student and I always want to learn, right? You know what I'm saying? And so that's the way I look at everything. It's like, man, you know what I'm saying? I just want to learn. I'm like a student of all of this, man. Like, it's exciting for
Yeah. Hey, Uncle Beats, I seen one of your shorts, man. When the dude told his girl to go get money,
Oh
and she
yeah.
gave, and she went and gave a number out. That made me think. I'm like, dang, you gonna tell your girl go get money, then she go get somebody her phone number. Hmm. Is she going to get
Yeah,
money?
he was furious. I never. Hey man, everybody has lost their mind in the world, so I
it.
just
It really has, right?
I'm just gonna eat some good food and just chill out, man. Cause everybody
Man, I
crazy.
could dig that. Hey, talk about everybody losing their mind in the world, man. I just saw something that I want to get you guys' opinion. Drake filed for access to Kendrick Lamar's contract. Remember that beef that they had going on a while back? And
They
you know
not
what I'm
like
saying?
us.
Kind of wish, yeah, right? You know what I'm saying? That started all of this.
What, access to his what?
To his contract.
What's contract?
Contract.
Like his
Whatever
musical
contract he
contract?
has. Yeah, yeah,
Oh, his
yeah.
contract. I thought you said
His contract. Yeah.
What?
I don't think you can do that.
Why do he
I
want to
didn't
see
be
his
so nice.
contract?
Don't nobody know. He just want access to it. I was like, man, that is talk about Quaalude said earlier, being these young dudes out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like they be doing some stupid stuff.
I ain't say nothing about no young dude. Don't throw that on me. What I say about young dude?
You did say you old school. You always
I said I'm old school. I didn't say don't throw that on me. Listen, I'm just for the record. I definitely said I'm old school because I'm 48. But Tony the one that don't like little dudes. So don't keep that hole at Tony. You the bodybuilder.
You know what?
I love the youngins. I love the young dudes, man. Don't be throwing your little darts. You don't like young dudes. So hold that, Tony Lynch. Yeah.
What would give you that impression?
22 Tony.
I'm just 22 times.
That's
You know,
22 Tony.
Hey, but hold on, those dudes are the same age as me now. Right?
I'm just saying though, for whatever reason, you like to throw that out there and then blame other people. All I'm saying is I didn't say it. That's all.
Was it you that said something about the younger dudes, man?
I'm just saying, these young dudes nowadays are so sensitive. The last thing I need is one of these little dudes to clap me just for saying, ain't you the dude that don't like young dudes?
You ain't lying. You ain't lying.
And he just repeated what he said too, so I knew it was you.
I didn't say nothing.
You got a problem with him. I'm not that. I understand.
I ain't got no problem with it. I want everybody to live that life.
I tell them what's good and keep it pushing.
Man. Yeah,
what's
man.
good and keep
it
up. To live their best life, brother.
All that. They be saying peace, Unc. I accept that. I used to take it disrespectful. Now, the way I know how these kids rock, you call me Unc, OG, I hold that as respect. Peace, bro. Peace. How you, little bro? I keep it pushing because, these young dudes now will clap you in your face for you like, no, hold on, man. That's my dollar. Man, that's my.
I know.
Yeah.
With some skinny jeans on, pull out something big as hell. With some skinny jeans on.
You should crack somebody in the face if they took your dollar. Not your pants down next. They take $1. Go right.
My God.
You know what?
Everybody, mama used to tell me that if you can't pick up something, bust them in the head.
See, I be wording
got
things
me in trouble
man.
several times.
Yeah, you got that from your parents.
Yeah,
Uncle B pay attention. He like, man. What's good for the goose, good for the game. He just,
It just be hard for me to listen to
I
people
worded that wrong.
About the new generation when the other generation was just as bad. They birthed this generation, so
right.
Like I said,
I agree.
I'm sitting watching alcoholics and weed heads talk about pill heads. It's like this is amazing. But I remember crackheads used to talk about heroin addicts too. So like one is worse than the other. It's like everybody's thing is their thing.
You know what, brother?
My only
totally forgot. That's one thing that I forgot.
You know what I'm saying?
I forgot, and he the boss. That's the ugly thing. I forgot that Uncle Beats don't smoke, don't drink. So he not even thinking from the same mindset as us.
I don't judge people that do though. It's all messed up to me.
Yes, you do. Because you
did.
Yes, you do. Because you just threw a dart. You just threw a dart, and it had me feeling sad. Because I smoke cigarettes, I smoke weed,
all of it,
and I drink. But I ain't been drinking since since the show. That liquor tore me up. Well, not even the show, the after party the next day with you, your people, man. Coconut. Remember, I try to hang. Your cousin, shout out Rich. Yeah, I try to hang.
I'm like, you ain't gonna be able to drink like Rick at all.
Oh no, he had
That's impossible.
yo, bro. 2 days I met this man. One night, the night before, and then the next day. Both days he had a fresh gallon. I say gallon, and he hold it by the little thing. Ain't no, yo, this the bottle he put down. He carry it with his thing. With it got the handle. And
Flip that
he sit
mug.
down and sit right there.
That's crazy. I can't drink. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, that Hennessy stopped me. I almost
But you
died
made me
drinking
feel
that stuff.
sad, Uncle Beats. I'm sitting over here like, hold up, man. I'm a fiend. Uncle B said, yo. So I'm seeing weed fiends and alcoholics and all that talk about pill heads. Like I said, oh man, he talking
Oh
about
no,
me.
I'm just talking about people. I'm talking about
And
people.
then don't forget the first interview. I'm trying to smoke outside the screen out of being respectful. Of all things, he said, "What you sniffing, coke?" I said,
Okay, since you won't stop talking about it, now look at you. If I say, hey, we can't smoke, that we're trying to stay in guidelines, and you can't even stop doing that for an hour, but you don't see that you shouldn't be judging people. You couldn't even stop doing it for an hour, but you don't. I'm just saying.
"Nah, you know what? I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. I got an answer for that because my partners right here don't smoke no more. So our pre-set up for the show, where we supposed to be lit and blah. So when the show come on, we good. Now you know what? The more I explain it, I guess I am a fiend. Yo, you right.
But make no make no make no mistake. Make no mistake. I just stopped with somebody just purchased some weed while I'm riding right now. So hey, it is what it is. People like what they like and gotta have what they gotta have. So who am I to judge somebody? Just don't judge me when I want to go get me something. It's just that simple.
I don't judge you at all. Yo, bruh, hold on. Let's rewind back.
No, I'm not saying you do. I'm not judging
No.
you. I'm
Watch
just
this. I'm
saying
just gonna throw
you
something out
just
there. I'm just
judging the
gonna throw
killer.
something out there. I gotta throw something out there, Uncle Beats, without saying it, but saying it. This should know, man. You should know I rock with you, brother. That night of that event, I had my wife and my stepson with me. Both of them glow in the dark, bruh. They glow in the dark. I had them all in there. What happened that night? I still call like, yo, bro, what's the word, man? How you? You said pop next day.
But
I can't, no
what do
problem.
that got to do with you saying these dudes is pill heads, the Kyoto boy? That's all I'm saying. They is though.
No, what I was saying was, you're right. I should have said pill heads. They took it. Govon took advantage of their addiction.
I
These
mean, you
kids were
thought
broke,
you thought
bums.
drug addicts like it's a bad thing. That's usually who do all this dumb stuff in the street is somebody that's on drugs or liquor. Most of them
Well, I
need
ain't gonna
that
hold you. I
to
ain't gonna
put
hold you,
themselves in
bro.
the mind to
Marijuana,
do this stuff.
marijuana for me, I gotta hold it. Marijuana for me would not have me negotiate with you because I'm broke and I want to smoke some weed so bad that I'm about to say I'm about to take a man's life and wait for you to spoon feed me $100,000 so I can get high. No, I'm sorry, bro.
Well, I don't think they did it just to get some pills though. You gotta remember they're lying. They're snitches. They trying to make themselves look good. No matter what they say, you still knowingly went and unalive somebody for whatever, for financial gain, for to get women, for whatever. You did it. So stop trying to make yourself look innocent or good in the situation. Saying he only paid him 40, didn't get gave him $40, that don't change nothing. I don't even know how
Facts.
they think
Nah,
that matters.
I ain't saying old
Not at
boy
all.
is
All the
nah,
play.
nah. They ain't innocent by far because this the same one that's the rapper Straight Drop that was talking reckless. We know that. I'm just saying
Okay.
the fact of first day at the trial, they just painted the picture of a fiend. And initially, I was saying, yo, Govon did it. After the first day, I said, nah. I felt Govon. I was saying, yo, this is me sitting there. When you don't feed a customer and they junk, they fiends, you don't feed them.
They
They
gonna
coming
tell
for
on
you,
you
man.
anyway. They was gonna tell on you anyway. If you would have
Yep.
gave them $1 million,
So,
they were gonna tell on them because they
cause it's
snitches.
then you right.
They was gonna tell anyway.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah.
they gonna
So yeah,
tell on you anyway. That's
I don't
what
have no
snitches do.
sympathy
They snitch.
for old boy. I don't have no sympathy for either side. It was just at the first time I finally understand it, and I'm like, man, I was following the whole, the concept of the CMG situation, all that. Then I said, nah, maybe bro got set up, man. Maybe bro really is telling the truth, and these is fiends and rats.
I was having a sidebar,
This is like
but
that saying, don't do the crime, you can't do the time.
Man, Uncle B said, man, I just stopped somebody from purchasing. Look, and they just got out, slammed the door and all that. They going to get their lungs off the gate, like, yo.
yeah, so I'm around people with habits all day long. It's amazing to me that certain people can't even do certain things without without a substance or something, but then we'll talk about someone else. It's just amazing to me. But that again, that's the world we live in. I'm sure it's something that I do that somebody may like, man, why you gotta do that? So. But
No,
the
it ain't.
most
You don't do
important
nothing,
part
B.
is
Yo, go ahead, man. Go ahead. What they gonna say? Oh, he count money?
no.
You don't
The most
smoke,
important
you
part
don't
is
He
that
drink,
hustling.
dude take
He
the
you
hustling
devil
don't
like a
be in the
game.
mug.
gospel. Like, why he do that? Like what?
Some
Why
Right.
he
people have
like
a
to
problem
fix
with
his pool
hustling.
cover? Why he get mad at his electric pool cover? Why he taking pictures to my these the
But
mountains?
some
Like, come on, bro.
some people would say oh, he always showing off. People got it's just that people always got something to say about everybody else except what they're doing. So
Mm.
it's just you know
Well, you
I
made me
don't
feel
get why
bad,
it's
and I
like
ain't gonna
that.
hold you. I gotta recuperate. I gotta, you know what I mean? Because yep. Because I feel bad
Well, it's
now. It's
just when
like you got
people
me
say
here.
stuff about these young dudes, we have to realize somebody set the path for us. We set the path for them. Like I came up watching Superfly and stuff like that. Somebody set the path. Just today I was watching the Cosby Show, and I'm like, man, I subconsciously learned a lot of stuff from watching the Cosby Show that I didn't even realize until today when I was watching. Like, man,
Like what?
that's how I would do my son if he did
Like
something.
what?
I was watching something where they put Theo out, and he was trying to come back home. And they're like, man, we've been your crutch for too long. We creating a problem letting you do that. And that's something I would say to my own kids. He's like, hey, we've been
Yeah.
your crutch for so long. You think you just say whatever to us, leave, then come back and we'll let you stay. So they told him, no, you can't stay here. So it's just like that's something I've been rocking with. I might have seen that on an episode of the Cosby Show back then,
Mm.
but
Yeah, I
like I
remember
say,
that.
the thing with dude and them, how are we mad at them for what they did to Dolph when that's what Dolph rapped about? Dolph
I
rapped
ain't mad at
about
nobody.
uh taking people out or paying people to kill. They rapped about this. And then it
True.
happens to you. Hey, like whatever happens to me happens. I don't need nobody. Oh, no. He was the nicest. I know people was grimy. I've been around them. I've been grimy before. So I know. It's like so when this stuff happens, why are we bro, why would this happen? Not to him. I
Speaking of
watch
that,
people get
Don't
speaking of
act
that,
shocked.
drug dealers get
yeah,
killed. And people act like
since
this
we
dude
had
was a
part
drug
two,
dealer.
since we had
Since
part two,
what?
I said since we had part two, I want to double back on a question out of nowhere, man. Can you please tell the people about your carjacking situation?
My carjacking said me carjacking
I'm,
somebody again carjacked.
no, I'm talking about when I say, yo, this is the craziest carjacking story I've ever heard. I'm talking about when you was talking about when the dudes out there on the West Coast had tried to rob you, and in your mind, remember they took you in the car, and in your mind, you like, man, I'm tired. I don't like this car no more anyway. Like, You was already thinking of
That one
getting rid of that car and getting a different car. Like, where was your mind at for that? Like,
that one the West Coast. That was the west side of Chicago.
oh,
So I was just talking about this to my homie the other day because he got a White Castle's addiction right now. So but this was like I don't know, like 2000. I was at White Castles, so guys come up and jack me. Dude hit me through the door with the thing. I get over, so hey, I climb over to the other side. One of them get on the back, one of them driving, and they ain't let me out the car. So I'm just like, what these fools is doing here? So then we driving, and they finally say, just put them in the trunk. I'm like, well, that ain't a good idea. So I'm in Chicago now. So we stop at a bus stop like this, right? At the light, right? So picture we stopped at a red light, but this bus stop is full of people. So I'm like, it's now or never. So I get to swinging on the dude in the back seat because I go for the dude that got the weapon. So I get to swinging on him, and the dude driving, he even hit me and everything. But I'm like I say, I'm hitting him. He get out running. So I get on the driver. The driver falls out. He didn't drop the BB gun though. He had a BB gun. The other dude had the real thing though, because he cracked my tooth. He hit me so hard with it. But after they ran, I just got in the car and drove off. But they're doing that in the whole town. I'm like, thanks. I'm finna get a new car. I hope they total this boy, strip it down. But that's just the stuff that happened. And I got no. If I saw them dudes today, I wouldn't be mad at them. I understand where they was at in life. I wouldn't be mad at them. I probably just slap them around and get over it, but I wouldn't be mad at them. That's that goes. PTSD is real though, cause me and my homie riding past that White Castle the other night, and he like, let's get something. Like, nah, not that one.
No,
now,
no, no.
now they just now that see that's the that's the that's the
And
that's the that's the
that was 25 years
mischievous
ago.
G. You see, and the mischievous G,
What you
and
say?
your people still like, yeah, let's go to White Castle and just post up.
No, we were just getting something to eat. But the whole thing is, I'm not upset by it because I wasn't playing by the rules. I'm over there at 2:30 in the morning, whatever it is, in the drive-through in a flashy car. You can't do that. So it's like you just live
Yeah,
and
you
you
was out of
learn.
line. You was slipping.
Mhm.
Yeah, you live and you learn. You know what I'm saying? So, oh look, we driving and she just blew the horn, right? I don't think I done heard somebody blow a horn in Chicago all week. When I was in Brooklyn, every 2 seconds, man. That's
Yeah,
all they do.
get up out the way. Get up out the way. Hell, that's New York for you. Period.
All they
Get
do
up out the way.
is blow the horn. And I even like we was in Harlem, we like they ain't blowing the horn like they is in man Brooklyn, tearing it up, tearing it up, tearing it up.
Now, was it
Well,
a
yeah, I
cab?
guess Harlem too, cause Manhattan was doing the same thing. Nah, people just blow the horn at you. As soon as the light don't even been to change yet, they blowing the horn. I'm
Yeah,
just like,
it's get
take
out the way.
this
Yo, you ever
this
notice this
horn
too?
blowing serious,
You ever notice this in New York? If you sitting to the side, right? Well, you gonna do it naturally, but if you're not
right?
driving at the red light, soon as it turn green, you're gonna see the back of every car drop like this. Niggas hit that thing. That's New York for you.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? If you pull
they some
off
horn
slow,
blowing.
somebody gonna think like something ain't. Hold on, they creeping. Now every old lady, young dude, it turned green. Bah! Yeah,
So
that's New
But
everybody
I
York.
ain't
turned
gonna
into
lie,
a
if they
muscle
blew
car.
the horns like that in Chicago at people, somebody got to do something to you, man. Who keep blowing that? Get right. It'd be. It wouldn't be good.
So it'd be
Yo,
a
man,
major problem.
everything is a maneuver in New York. Everything is, And if, like I said, it may be an old lady. She need to go to work. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
she blowing the horn at. Move out
they
my
just
way.
move fast. They all on top of each
People
other and they move fast.
and no patience. No patience.
Oh,
And the
yeah,
crazy,
no
the one thing
patience.
about New York, the older the car, the faster they need to go. Know what I'm saying? The more crusty the bucket, the faster they need the wheelie, man. I'm telling you.
Maybe it's gonna break down soon.
That's the hope. I mean, most of the
You gotta
time,
get.
if two luxury cars usually don't hit each other. You done got hit by an Escort or something, man. You know what I mean? You got hit by
Two luxury cars usually don't hit each other.
You said
yeah.
not the Uber, not the
Yo,
Lyft,
none
but
of
the
that.
Escort.
You done got hit by the 97 Toyota Tercel. Like, nah, man.
Hey, so you from Albany? You been to the Five
Albany, brother.
Barrels? You been Albany? My bad. You from Albany? You been to the Five Barrels? You been to Buffalo? So what's the difference with each area?
Um, Upstate is different, period. You know, Buffalo is totally is Buffalo is different for the fact that I mean it's still got the New York mindset, but at the same time it's
Okay.
way out there by you know Niagara Falls, you know, Canada. Then you got Ohio right there, right? And they
Right.
so far out there that I think what really gets them is the poverty. You know what I mean? Like Syracuse
Okay.
also. The poverty is so broke and the city's so big. What else you got to do? You know, and it's segregated.
Okay.
I'm talking about whole sections are segregated. East side is black, west side predominantly Spanish, South Buffalo Italian, North Buffalo Polish, and that's just that.
Right.
You know, now Albany is an hour and change from New York City. It's the capital, so a lot of money is running through there for you know all of the political stuff. You know, you got because of the governors there. And you got, you know, the
Right.
main building where they do all the laws and all that other, you know what I'm saying? The Capitol bit, all that. Then you got the downtown that does the stocks and all that for the politicians, right? Like, of all places, we don't
Right.
have no Wall Street, but you got a giant Charles Schwab. For what? You get me? Giant
Right.
skyscraper, Charles Schwab. So, like I said, that's why a lot of people get that bag off of nonprofits. That's how Snug was able to win in
Right.
Albany. Snug's, matter of fact, ADG that we brought to the show, his crew, all of them, they work for Snug. Like
Yeah.
he was at work on that day. Like they are actual
Right.
employees of your people's organization that started in Chicago, bro. But it's many of those, you know,
Right.
drug programs, all that. That's what Albany has. Either that, you either got the drug programs or drug addicts. Ain't no in between. Then New York
Let me ask
City,
you a small town question. Let me ask you
all
a
right.
small town question though. So like when I mention your city of Buffalo to people in the big town, they like, who wanna go out there?
Yeah.
So when you from them little towns and you going through the penitentiaries or coming in, hanging in their neighborhood, hanging in their cities, how do they treat you? Do you have to prove yourself or do they just recognize real?
I ain't gonna hold you. See, in New York, period, you know, that's a good question that you asked because a lot of the bigger cities automatically assume, you know, Albany is country, Buffalo country, they upstate, they whatever. So, you know, we got a saying though, you know, we got, believe it or not, our cruise is stronger in the penitentiary in New York State than New York City.
Okay.
Why? Because when it come to upstate, our county jails are more dangerous than what we gonna go through in prison because everybody is on that, you know, it's masculinity. If you can't handle yourself, then we not even rocking with you. See, upstate ain't about numbers. New
Okay.
York City is about numbers. They rather have a bunch of people because none of them communicate really with each other. You know what I mean? Perception.
Hmm.
It's all about the illusion. Nothing is what it seems. So a lot of people in New York City would rather have the numbers, and it looks like, oh yeah, they rocking, but they don't have that real support. So with us, when it comes to upstate in New York, on average, they know, especially Albany, it's called a la born. So you playing with a different level with us. We on it differently. Everybody know that. So you dealing with the gods, bro. And even if somebody ain't, God body or nation of gods and earth, they still moving militantly as such. Maybe not to the point of, not eating pork and all that, but they still moving militantly as such. This ain't New York City. You gonna get your jaw tapped in here. And if you on a visiting floor, my girl may punch your girl in the face. And then at home, it's gonna go there too. We always we go to same churches and all that. Like, you understand? Is the moral compass still upstate?
So in the prison, y'all populated more than y'all stronger than the big cities.
We stronger, but we ain't populated more. I'm gonna tell you why we stronger. The average dude from upstate that's a rider, somebody coming bringing that bag. Average from New York City ain't got nobody to do that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
They'll come and visit.
Right.
They'll come and get the free van. You know what I'm saying? Most of them ain't whipping the way we doing. It's 1 in 500 in New York City that got the whip, that got shorty who gonna pull up and all that. Other than that, they taking in free vans, 8-hour, 9-hour trip, and they ain't holding. It's survival. Upstate, we pushing through. Whether it's your girl coming or the fiends coming or shorty from down the street, we hustle different. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Somebody
So
bringing that bag.
How do they treat upstate people? Because I see how they treat the Griselda family. Look like they love them, right? They respect it. How do they treat people though from upstate when they come to the big cities?
Like I said, well, believe it or not, I'm gonna tell you, like, off top, for us going down to New York City, automatically they would embrace us, because what people don't know is the average person from New York City broke. They struggle.
Right, because it's so high.
The cost of living is an arm and a leg in New York City. Necessities are an arm and a leg. Luxuries are cheap. So the average dude ain't got no bag. They got a whole different system set up. Like, even when it comes to hustling, the way we understand hustling, we'll never do it like that in New York City. But in New York, look, let's say I got to work. Guess what? You paying other people like a job, bro. That's how they do it in New York City. Somebody sit in a spot and you paying them either a lump sum or per hour to sit up in this spot. Somebody can make $15,000.
It's
but
a
you give me a
job.
little 300. Nah, I'm from upstate. I made 15,000 in your spot. You give me 300. Somebody getting robbed.
Right.
You get me? It's different, but I understand the reason why they got it like that, because it's 11 million people in New York City. So people have
y'all not
to
on
play
top of each other. Are y'all on top of each other like this?
Nah, hell no. Nah. See, New York City, believe it or not, only has a certain amount of space. So all they can do is grow up. They can't add land.
Right.
We upstate. We can still grow. Sideways, upwards. You know what I mean? Out there, there's nothing to do. It's literally an island. It's tunnels and all that. Like, they can't, unless they're going to put more dirt there. Right. But so for us coming from out of town in New York City, they always embrace you. Why? Because they know we got a couple dollars. The average person from New York City is broke. So they know you coming from out of town, everybody going to want to sell you something. Everybody.
How do y'all treat people when they come from NYC?
We don't care. We don't care where you from. Okay. We ain't selling you nothing. It's different here. See, we already been through that phase. So all that big city, small town, we don't care about that. We from upstate, city of dead ends. You know what I'm saying? Dreams don't come to life up here. So for us, we ain't on that same ball game. You want to come from all these big cities and have fun? Guess what? One thing we guaranteed to give you: a casket. We'll send you home. Yeah, it's dark. See, y'all used to bright lights and everybody and all this attention. We don't want no attention. Invisible in plain sight. You want front up here? You right. We not the big cities. We don't have a bunch of Rolls Royces and all that flying around. No, we don't, big guy. But I'm going to show you what we do got. But we got those everywhere. And it get real dark.
What about
it get real
for
dark
you,
real
T.
quick.
Lynch? What about for you, T. Lynch? When people come from the big city to y'all town, how you treat them?
I treat everybody good until they give me a reason not to.
Well, no, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about your crook friends you used to hang with back in the day.
Well, to be honest with you, you know what I'm saying? It's been the same thing because a lot of cats that used to come out of town thought they was always better. And so they always looked at, you know what I'm saying, man, the homies out of here in Colorado, like, y'all ain't doing it like that. Didn't understand that they was in the midst of some people that have put do something bad to you. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these dudes that used to come in, except for the homies from out of, a few homies from out of Chicago, Gary, and California. For the most part, we didn't mess with too many people. You know, now I can't speak for other hoods and everything. I can only speak from what me and my homies would do. Like if you came in from out of town or something like that, and you knew somebody. Now here, and I say that to say this because if you knew somebody, they introduced you to us. More than likely, we was going to get you because we, you know what I'm saying. That's pretty much what he just did. He just set you up. So if you're coming in from out of town thinking that you running stuff, yeah, we're gonna let you get that money. We're gonna let you get it, and then when you think that you cool with us, yeah, we got you. You know. So however that used to play out, it used to just play out, man.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Why you asking that, Uncle Beats? Because normally people like you that don't smoke and don't drink, y'all been robbing people for years. So why don't you give us some of your ski man stories?
I never really been a robber.
Okay, a
I
taker.
knew all the robbers.
A taker.
Yeah, I didn't took, but not rob people.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. You know, it's levels to it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
They
I
appropriated.
take something. I ain't gonna rob nobody.
That's a whole nother ball game.
I just feel like, I just feel like if somebody can take something from you, you need it took anyway. Not robbing somebody, that really just ain't been my thing. Not
Yo,
to
hold on.
judge the robbers.
You see that? Everybody got moment of silence. He said, I think if somebody takes something from you, needed to be taken anyway.
Dude,
Yeah, you
look,
can't nobody take nothing from you if you let them unless you give it to them.
See? So I'm gonna need my partners to pick this brain. I told you this dude was a madman, but y'all don't be believing me. I only gravitate to retarded people, man.
look, man.
Special, elevated.
I understood what he was saying, though. I understood what he was saying because early on when I got it, when I really got deep into it, my motto was, you know what I'm saying, if I catch you, then you was meant to get caught, right? You know what I'm saying? Or if I got caught, I was like, hey, I chalked it up to the game. Like it happens, man. It just means
Hold
I'm
up,
gonna come
Tony.
back and get you. Yeah.
Yo, Tony, what is you wearing, man?
Oh,
It looked like
I'm
it's a
wearing my
blend between
dashiki.
a Chinese Komodo
No, no,
/ it might be a
I'm
Muslim
wearing my
dress.
look,
So hold on, brother. Hold
I'm
up,
wearing
fam.
my
Hold up,
dashiki.
brother. Hold up,
I'm
man.
wearing my dashiki.
Your
Don't give
joint
me none
zipper
of your
it
stuff.
open from the side. Why it open from the
Yeah, it's
neck
just
to the shoulder?
because that's the way it zips up, man. You know, you put it on. It's like I got him with dashiki, man. That's all.
It's a full dress, huh? It go down below your knees.
Well, it's not a full dress. It's just a long shirt. I got pants on and stuff like that. So it's just a long shirt. It's just a nice little outfit, you know.
Man, call it a long one. Don't be calling no full dress.
Straight up. It's a long one, yeah.
A full dress.
No,
It's
man,
a
look.
long
You trying to
shirt.
downplay.
No,
Yeah.
it's just, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like,
Okay.
yeah,
A quarter length. A quarter length. Don't call it a
That's a
full
skirt.
dress.
It's
What
a
is a
skirt.
full dress?
It's a skirt. It's the
No, it ain't
length.
no skirt. It's a quarter length.
It ain't
A
even that.
quarter length.
You know,
It's not a skirt.
A
it's
man's
pants
skirt.
on. Y'all
It's
just
the
consider
maxi
pants.
length.
That's all.
Maxi
Yeah,
mink length
look,
to the
man.
A
thigh.
maxi. You said it's the maxi length?
Maxi mink length to the thigh.
Oh, thigh. He got a
All
thigh
right.
shirt on.
I gotta go in this place, so I gotta get back with y'all, brothers. But this has been
Yo, at
a
least we left
this
you
has
on
been
that
a
thought.
great one. Another great
At
one.
least we left you on that thought,
Another
man. He
great one,
got
man.
he got a thigh length shirt on, and you try to downplay it, brother. Nah, man, that's a
Nah,
man's
man,
skirt.
don't be calling no
No,
full dress. Especially if dashiki, man.
he's
Come on, man. We
strong, man.
black, man.
Yeah,
That's
he's
our
strong, man.
heritage,
I like
brother.
how this thing is.
You ain't
I
lying. I
like
just
how
wanted to see it, though. I just wanted to see how he pulled it off. I didn't know what it was. All I knew was you got to answer. You got to explain to us, bro. If your shirt zipping from the side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's because you know what I'm saying, like when I zip it up, it just makes it fit snug, man. You know, that's all. But yeah, nice little, yeah, it's nice and cool in the summertime and everything, and they're comfortable. I kind of dig it. You know, I got a few of them. Yeah, I definitely got a
Yo,
few
people
of
said, yo, shout out Clever Endeavors, Donnie Woods.
them.
Yeah, Slim Ballin'. Yo, he said, man, Clever Endeavor saying, leave him alone. Y'all might be on that level one day. We on that level right now. I just had to cut him.
I just ain't got one.
I just had to get him.
Yeah,
Because at
hey.
first, I'm going to tell you, hold on. At first, I'm like, yo, Amy said it. She said, yo, y'all all got on white tees today. So I'm like, uh-oh, we doing something finally.
Actually,
Nah, he
I
got a
on
zip
baby
on
blue.
his. He got on a zip on his, man.
Yeah,
Something ain't right.
And like I said, man, like, hey, man, I be digging it, man. I be digging it. You know,
Yeah.
Marv.
as they say, it's you know, it's no, I ain't gonna repeat that. I definitely ain't gonna repeat that. No, man.
Yeah. So
Like
appreciate
I
everybody
like the
tuning in
comfort of
too.
it, man. Like a few years ago, I was taking Tai Chi with one of the guys over at the park, man, and it really just honestly reminded me of those old kung fu.
Hold up, bro. I
movies.
got to cut you off. Apologize because I
Yeah.
called her a dude. Apologize, Miss Clever Endeavors. She said, this is your queen, Jocelyn Logue Taylor.
Oh,
so
that's all it
salute, Jocelyn. Appreciate you. Yeah, you know, that's a big one. Don't no woman want to be called no man.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
Like, hold
That's
up.
true.
She said, hold up. Hold up now.
Calling somebody mods.
Hey, as we begin to wrap up this episode of Connectwork, man, you know what I'm saying? Let's take a couple minutes and give some people some leave the people with something, man, about what's going on.
Oh, I mean, you got to hit them with the commercial, man. You know, you want it. You the one, Tony. Make that thing come up out the water. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, we got you. Hey,
let them know. Next, everybody know we bringing bum fights back.
We bringing bum fights back. Hey, we're gonna hit you guys with the closing. See you guys here in a couple more seconds. Hello, everybody. And as we begin to close this episode off, I want to leave you guys with something to think about as we begin to journey through this life. Make sure every encounter you leave with people better than what you found it, because it's not what you could do for a person. People never remember that, but people always remember the way you always made them feel. So make sure that you're leaving people better than what you found.
That's Maya Angelou poem. People may forget what you said, people may forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, like that's something that I've learned throughout the way as I began to, you know, search for this inner peace, you know, in life and things like that. You know, it was understanding how we're all connected and how energy is transferred to one another. Right. And I was always like, man, I don't want to be the person that contributes to your already bad day. I want to be the person that you can leave that way. And that way, when you leave me, your energy is different. You know what I'm saying? You're creating smiles. You may remember, you know, you're going to remember how it made you feel. You may not remember my name, but, you know what I'm saying? You'll definitely remember that, you know, and with the prayer of going, just pay it forward to someone else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Any other closing thoughts for you guys before we wrap it up?
Man, I'm gonna say this to y'all. We owe y'all another part 2 for Uncle Beats, because you know what I'm saying? We old. We just started this thing, and we ain't seen each other all weekend. My stomach was acting up. You know what I'm saying? Tony fell out the car. IKS was in the desert, and who knows where Uncle Beats was at, but you know what I'm saying? We dysfunctional, getting the function going. We ain't do our seminars. IKS ain't do no sports. I ain't do no entertainment gossip. You ain't give us the mental health breakdown. But guess what? This is called Monday for us. This called Monday for us. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know, good old living room, black folks. You know what I'm saying? Good old living room, black folks doing a bunch of shout out to Shell Toes. Told you. Today's a Shell Toe day.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, most definitely. And with that being said, fellas, hey man, we're gonna see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe to the Connectwork. We're a growing channel, and we're gonna keep bringing you guys, you know what I'm saying, fun facts and great conversations with some amazing people. For the panel, my co-host Quaalude, IKS, man, I appreciate you guys. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna
back at you, G.
See you guys.
We appreciate you.
Yeah.
All right. Peace.
Tune in Thursday.